All right, let's go to this other movie, another comedy called Life After Beth, a 2014 movie. And obviously, it's because of Aubrey Plaza. If there's a movie with Aubrey Plaza in it, I'm going to watch it because, like most everyone, I find her very attractive. And then obviously, you see, we got a star-studded cast. You got John C. Reilly, Molly Shannon, Anna Kendrick makes an appearance, and this Dane DeHaan guy. I've seen him around, I guess. It's quite funny, and it basically begins with a funeral. All right, Dane DeHaan, that guy, the younger guy, he was dating Aubrey Plaza's character, Beth, and apparently, I guess they're all Jewish, these people, and so they're at the funeral, and everyone's got the kippah on and so forth. And I don't know. I wonder if you make a movie like that, do you ever consider like, oh, we're just going to turn off a bunch of people who like, oh, we're not going to sell any copies of this movie in Iran? Well, I guess you wouldn't anyway. So it's a funeral, and Dane DeHaan, he's like, oh, Beth and I, apparently they broke up right before she died. And so you're get wrapped up in this guy's grief, and his family's grief, her family's grief, and he's bonding with the father because, he lost a daughter, he lost a girlfriend, and they able to talk about it with each other. Then one day, John C. Reilly stops returning his calls. He's like, what's going on? And he comes around like the house, and he starts thinking he sees Beth in the house. And so he's like pounding on the door. Let me in there. I know Beth's in there. And he goes in there, and Beth's in there. She apparently crawled out of her grave and came back home, and her parents are it's a miracle. It's kind of like Lazarus or Jesus, It's kind of funny that they're Jewish, I think, because of the way that they treat their daughters. Like, she came back from the grave, and we're just going to consider it a miracle. Let's go with it, And you get caught up in this love story of these two young people, this is like, oh man, something really weird's happening to her. And you're all caught up in it, and you don't notice the sleight of hand that's happening. And by the end of the movie, you're like, you'll understand what I mean by that. It's like you're so caught up in this cute little couple. Oh, like, we got a second chance, kind of thing. And there's lots of funny bits in it. And when it comes to comedies, I try not to ruin jokes. Sometimes I will ruin at least one or two. But this one is quite funny in a little bit of a macabre sort of way. And it's not like even like really gory or gross or anything like that. It's mostly like a drama. It's like, I fell in love with a teenage vampire kind of thing. Anyway, but it's quite funny. Anyway, 12 of 13 stars. Really good. I do say I clicked on the movie because I saw it's Aubrey Plaza, but also that's an excellent title for a movie. Life After Beth. Excellent title. Yeah, 12 of 13 stars. However, my big problem, that 1-star problem, is it over here? That 1-star problem is this Dane DeHaan guy. Every time I see that guy on screen, I'm like, what is he on? Is he like strung out? He looks very, very sick. He looks like he just like crawled out of a heroin den. Is that kid okay? Go check on him. He looks very, very sick. Every time I've seen him in film, this has been my visceral reaction when I see that guy. Why is that guy sick? And is he even good looking? I don't even get it. Do you think a guy like that looks like this can pull an Aubrey Plaza or even an Anna Kendrick? Look, Anna Kendrick doesn't do anything for me, but I'm still smart enough to know that she's way out of my league. All right. Do you think that guy can pull an Anna Kendrick or Aubrey Plaza? I don't think so. And that took me out of the movie. That's why you lose a star, Life After Beth.
The madman loves you all.